Okay, girls, another tea and chat with me with my red and pink clash. Today I wanted to talk about some practical things about marriage and how to stay married and how to grow in marriage. This one I'm going to start right controversial from the beginning in Proverbs 10:19. There's a little verse that's very convicting. It says, "Too much talk leads to sin. Be sensible and keep your mouth shut." I think as girls, we need that advice from time to time. I think we say too much at times and we provoke a reaction in our spouse, in our husband, and that's not always good. Sometimes when you're angry, it's better to be quiet. Solve it later, have a chat later when feelings are calmed down. Next thing that I just kind of want to chat about is understanding our strengths and weaknesses and our needs. As women, we need to be heard and protected. They're willing to listen. I remember when our boys were pretty little and we were having a date, and I hopped in the car with Phil and we were out on our way, and I was just chatting away like I was going to town with everything that was on my mind and in my heart, and I was letting it all out. And I caught myself in a moment and I said, "I'm sorry, I'm really talking your ear off." And he grabbed my hand in that moment and he said, "I care about everything you have to say." And I gotta tell you, it struck a chord in me, and it just spoke to a core need that I needed to be heard. And he understood that. And I understand things about him. I know that when he comes home at the end of the day, he wants a warm meal. He wants to be fed. I know that he wants to be respected because he's winning in the world for me. And I know that he needs sex, that physical intimacy. Many men, I'm not going to generalize, but men need that. They need that touch. They need that intimacy with you. It's important for us too, and I know we need it, but they really need it. So let's give ourselves to our men. And then another thought I had was that Christians sometimes get stuck on this idea that we have to come to the marriage 100%. We have to be healthy and whole. And I'm not denouncing that in any ways. We always have to grow and learn, especially with Christ in our lives. But the reality is none of us have 100%. So let's do away with that lie. When there are days that I only have 20 to give and he comes in with 80, I've got to step back. I've got to let him. And then there are days where he's come home and it's been a defeated kind of day. I've got to step up and I've got to cover for him and take over in areas where he needs to rest and relax. And that's just the reality. We both come together and we make 100%, especially if Christ is involved in it as he should be. Another thought I had was love languages. I know many of us know about that, and we have some emotional intelligence on that idea of knowing what our love language is and how we like to be loved. But the key to unlocking that is loving our spouse, our husband, the way they want to be loved, not the way we want to be loved. Phil has a huge time need in his life. So often I jump in the truck with him when he's out needing to go get supplies for a job or little errands. I'll jump in with him because time means something to him. And as we've grown over 24 years of marriage, I've come to love those things just as much as he has. And that's important. You will grow together, but at the beginning, love them the way they want to be loved. And those are my thoughts today. Have your tea, take a pause, say a prayer, and blessings on your day.